Hello, Aries. This is your love reading for the month of June. Yes, what is coming toward Aries in the month of June? Let's talk about it, all right? All placements in the sign of Aries. And if this reading doesn't resonate, please do check your other placements in my other videos to get a full picture of what could be coming toward you, okay? Also, keep in mind that these energies can be vice versa, all right? Let's see. What do we have? What's the overall energy for Aries in June? Ooh, okay, all these cards came out. I'm not going to take these out. Too many cards. I'm not going to confuse ourselves with that. All right. All right. Perfect. All right. So overall, we have you deserve love. You are lovable. Some of you have been questioning your place in the world. I just got that because you feel like, dang, like, is there anybody that really like appreciates me? I just got like, does someone want me for me, or do they want me for like other reasons, like I don't know, to fuel their ego, or there was something I saw the other day. Man, I wish I could remember it, and I don't have time to like research it, but it was talking about how someone who, oh, you know what it was? It was something I saw. It said, find a man who wants to be a husband and isn't just looking for a wife. I don't know who that's for, but that popped in my head. So I think you want like equal give and take. I heard retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So this is kind of giving me like hermit energy. So there might be a need for you to kind of clear out your energetic space so that you can call in all new. And here we have wedding. This situation involves marriage. Some of you are married, or I just got dealing with someone who's married. Aries. Or you could be married. You could be dealing with someone who's not married. I just got that in my head too. And then I also just got like a mini story here following that storyline, that some of you are married, and because you don't feel like you're getting what you need from your partner, because your partner is kind of withdrawing from you, you question, the connection, and you kind of start looking outward at others. Interesting. Okay. All right. We'll talk about it. All right. What do we have for Aries? Somebody's telling me to take this card here. Give me that. Okay. All right. Give me 2 more shuffles, please. Aries and that person, please. What do we have for Aries and their person? This one doesn't want to be reversed. So, wow, straight out, 8 of Wands. Okay. Then we have the 4 of Swords. Oh, interesting. Okay. It's your person. So we're only going to do 3 and 3 this time, Aries. So I'm trying to get more messages out of less cards here, so I'm not keeping you here all day, because my reading can be long, all right? 8 of Wands, overall energy for you. You want to talk to somebody. It's interesting. I don't usually get this card in the place of, my person. Well, like the person that the reading is for. I usually get it for the other side. But yeah, and then 4 of Swords in the recent past, I feel like you definitely felt like you definitely had to take time to heal, but I also get that there was something left unsaid, like you had to kind of deal with like an apology you didn't get, I just got, or living with like out getting some sort of closure, I just got with that. And in the immediate future for you, I see this as a couple of things. I see this as like your immediate future, but also how you're seeing your person. And you see this person as an Emperor in reverse. So you see this as someone, could be dealing with a Taurus, because I just did a Taurus read and that person was an Empress in reverse, or Emperor, sorry, in reverse. But you see this person as somebody who kind of like isn't confident. That's kind of like the obvious thing to say with an Emperor in reverse. Yes, I know. But I feel like it's not that this person isn't confident per se, but it's like you see this person as like unstable. Like they're not a stable option for you for some reason, Aries. For some of you, those of you who are married to your person, you feel like your person is kind of having, I don't know, I just got the phrase inferiority complex. I don't know, child. That was, yeah, that's, we'll clarify it. See, Seven of Swords in the reverse, is your person. So I think this is, okay, this is your person's overall energy. Either they think you're cheating on them, which kind of will go along with this storyline I have here, or they could be cheating on you. You know, I'm sorry if that's the case and you weren't considering that, but you definitely want more communication with your person, whoever it is. So you feel like this person's trying to get away without communicating. Also, I just got, and this person's been basically avoiding some sort of truth. Like a truth came out, but they've been avoiding talking about it. And I'm getting strong. It is a truth that they're trying to ignore about you. That, like, you know, you want to talk about, but they're kind of like, eh. And you, I'm getting like you feel a little guilty. Also, with this Four of Swords energy here, this is such an interesting read. Wow. King of Wands and the upright for your person in the immediate future. So kind of just trying to get back to them, trying to have more fun, trying to focus more on the things that they love, you know, that don't really have a whole lot to do with the relationship itself. I'm getting like a kind of a selfish energy, but not in a negative way, but like putting themselves first kind of thing, regaining their confidence. You can see there's a tiger, what? A lion back here. Why would I say tiger? Anyway, a lion back here. So this person definitely is, you know, trying to build up their self-esteem, their confidence. Leo energy also with that lion. And yeah, I just feel like, and I mean, the King of Wands is also a Leo, that's why it's there. But and the King of Wands is, yeah, just someone who really, really wants to reignite their passions. Just be an all-around entrepreneur, wanting to level up. I'm getting like in their career also. Some of you guys' person is preparing to take some sort of exam or test or go up in ranking in some sort of fashion, whatever they do. I don't know. That just popped in my head. So yeah, that's what's going on with your person. And then we have the Tower as the outcome / how they see you. And they kind of see you as like a disaster, like chaos. Like you always have something going on. They're overwhelmed by you sometimes, but they kind of just deal with it because they love you. I just got that in my head. They're not happy with something that you're doing though. And you're not really happy with whatever it is you're doing either. This is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's get some clarifiers. What do I want to use? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, I'm going to use these cards. Okay. Why is Eight of Wands here, please? Wow. Eight of Wands clarified by the Eight of Wands. You seen it. Just popped right on out. I'm getting like, yeah, this person, you really want to talk to them. There's something like, I feel like you guys are around each other. I'm not getting like a big separation energy. You guys are definitely around each other, but you haven't, some of you guys have been at a distance for a while though, and haven't been able to spend much time with each other to communicate. You guys are kind of juggling a lot of responsibilities as well. I'm getting that you want to take a nap. That's so random. I mean, not really, because the picture is definitely looking like nap time to me. But I just got that in my head because I'm feeling like you've been really, really busy as well. Some of you travel for work. And your person is like missing you also. And because you're always away, they think you're hiding something. Again, you know, this could mean or indicate, you know, some sort of deception and possibly cheating or something of that nature. But if not that, I just think that there's definitely a fear of someone stepping out. Okay. Yeah, see, now here we go with this Tower card. So now the Tower in the reverse here. So I feel like, you know, like something unexpected definitely happened between the two of you, something unpredictable and something unstable between your relationship for a while. It's like your person is kind of like I said, they're kind of going with your flow, but they're kind of over it. Like they really want you to, like, I just got, oh my God, what movie is that from? Oh my God, Love and Basketball. I just got the phrase, stay your ass home. Or something like that. And I think that's how it went, from that scene where Quincy's mom was yelling at his father, the Allstate guy, about him cheating. He's been on the road so much, and she's just like, yeah, well, why don't you stay home? I think she was throwing all the jewelry. He said, oh, I make enough money to keep you in Gucci and gold. And she just starts taking off all her jewelry and throwing it at him. And he's like, ah, like, you know, she's hitting them with the jewelry. And then she's like, oh yeah, here's your gold earrings back. Can I get a weekend? Can I get a month? And if you really, really love me and your family, why don't you stay your ass home? And that's what I feel like your person is feeling about you in a way. Or it could be vice versa, but this is the story I'm getting, okay? And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is you wanting to work on the relationship. I think that, again, in the past, there was just some energy. Like maybe your person cheated on you in the past, you know, and you're still holding on to that insecurity. So it's like, yeah, you guys, again, may have gotten married and done that whole thing. And, you know, I think that this is a divine thing. But I think there is like just this constant need of like reassurance from you by this person, which is why this person feels like you're a ticking time bomb with this Tower card. And you want to, it's like you want to work on the relationship, but then you'd be like, I don't want to do this. Like you're overwhelmed by it at the same time. It's like, what do you want? You know, like it's like as soon as that person starts to feel overwhelmed by you, then you start getting frustrated with them for being overwhelmed. This is somebody dropping the wands. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's in the upright, this person is definitely like carrying as much as they can. They're bearing the burdens. But when it's in reverse, like how it came out, they're wanting to just not deal with this anymore, okay? Six of Cups, and I'm going to stop here in the reverse. So, yeah, this is someone that you've known for a while or have been with in a past life. Definitely a divine counterpart. Someone you may even have children with, but it's in the reverse. So, I feel like, you know, you're kind of stuck in the past about things that have occurred between the two of you. Which led to this Four of Swords energy that you were in the recent past as well. Kind of avoiding your person, I feel like. Yeah, there's a lot of conflict you didn't want to deal with. I'm getting like some avoidance, Aries, that you might struggle with some avoidance. Like you don't like to deal with problems. But when you do, I just got this in my head. When you do, it's like you lash out and you get angry. And then it comes off like kind of awful somewhat. Yeah, I don't know. When I say I don't know, it's not that I don't know, but it's just like, I'm not judging it or anything. It's just, it's heavy. It's heavy energy. All right. Yeah. So we have, the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like this is like kind of this energy of somebody who is afraid of being alone. I got here. It's like you don't. I'll be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if the Devil card came out, but I'm getting. Oh yeah, it was your King of Wands over here. Here's your person. So I'm getting like, okay, with these two cards side by side now, that there's someone here that you're dealing with that you don't want to be single from, right? But you test them a lot. And it makes them feel like they don't have any confidence in the relationship sometimes. It's like, I'm giving you everything you want. What else do you want from me? What more do you want? I'm sorry for what I did already. Like, what else do you want? And you just keep staying stuck in this energy. Like, you go back to it. Sometimes you come out of it and then you get stuck. And then we have a Chariot in the reverse. So this is just kind of like, you know, you kind of start going in another direction with this, like, and you cause a lot of confusion, and it's like lack of consideration also with this Chariot card, because sometimes a person who's a Chariot in reverse can be the person who like kind of just, you're moving so fast in the direction opposite of where you should be going, and when you're, you know, finding yourself getting more and more lost in the wilderness, it's like you're bypassing people and things that need your attention, and it can come off very inconsiderate. And I think you're also frustrating like people around you too because of how you're moving, you know. Ace of Wands in the reverse, clarifying the Emperor in the reverse. So double fire energy here, Aries. Emperor is also your energy, okay? And I'm feeling like, again, this is how you see your person, also the outcome of your person, and also kind of how you see yourself. Just, you know, you mirror each other. You always mirror your people, right? That just kind of goes without saying. But with this Ace of Wands showing up, clarifying the Emperor in reverse, it's like there's something, again, you're avoiding that's causing a delay in you getting your needs met, you know, from this person and within yourself. So it's like you want, like some of you have careers that you want to grow with this Ace of Wands in the reverse, but you don't move toward it because when it comes to your passions and purpose, you get so sidetracked by like other stuff, and it's causing you to feel like you're not confident in this connection, yourself, where you stand as a person. I'm getting like existential crisis also in my head. Some of you have just been avoiding like dealing with yourself with this Aries, well, Aries, yes, this Emperor card. And there's a need for you to retreat. Four of Swords, retreat. And I see the retreat card as the Four of Swords for sure. And you know, just kind of constantly questioning the relationship and where you stand with this person. And it's just like a lot of hidden energy. And I gather that you guys have like a lot of people around you, but you don't let people know that this is what's happening in your relationship. You show them this, but there's all this other stuff happening here. Okay, why is the Seven of Swords here? Justice in reverse. So you're still looking for an apology from this person for something that already happened and already was atoned for. I just got this in my head, you know. It's like some sort of retribution that you're looking for, or you're expecting to happen with this person. It's like almost like I just got this scene from Diary of a Mad Black Woman in my head. When Cicely Tyson is talking to Kimberly Elise, or no, talking to Tyler Perry or Medea, and they're like, yeah, Helen, Kimberly Elise's character, has been back at the house with Charles, and they're like, oh, so she's out back, like helping him because, you know, he got shot or whatever. I'm telling this story horribly, by the way, if you haven't seen it. But basically, for those of you who haven't seen, why was I about to say For Color Girls? My goodness. Maybe there's a message in that too. We'll talk about it. But Diary of a Mad Black Woman. So he takes, he's married to this woman for years, and then basically leaves her for another woman that she didn't even know he had kids with. She wasn't even able to have kids with him. So she's scorned. She's pissed. He puts her out. She's homeless, has to find a job, becomes a waitress, you know, yada, yada. Shamar Moore comes along. She starts dating him. He's a great guy, but she's ignoring how great he is because she's still hung up on the past shit with this other dude, her ex-husband, or her estranged husband rather. So then finally some justice happens where her husband, which unfortunately, but you know, it is a movie, he gets shot and now he's paralyzed. So now she has to take care of him because she's legally his wife, and the woman he left her for is pretty much, you know, off somewhere, like took his money and left. So she was going to pull the plug on him, but then the wife ended up coming in and saving him. But even though she saved him, now we're back to the scene that popped in my head. She's back at home with him, and her mother, Cicely Tyson, is like, oh, yeah, she's back there helping Charles, you know, and, you know, what do you think is happening over there? And this is when Medea, Tyler Perry's character, comes in, and she's like, she's beating the hell out of him. And if you've seen that movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because she is torturing him at this point. And granted, he did do some stuff, you know what I'm saying? But it was definitely like cruel after a point because he's, you know, paralyzed. So it's like, goodness, all right. Like, I see you, sis. And, you know, so it's like, I feel like for you, Aries, with that long detour I just took, I feel like there's something there where you are like still wanting to punish your person for whatever happened. Yes, because you were really hurt and still are. You're still pissed at this person. You have resentment toward your person. My goodness. 5 of Swords. You keep bringing it up. You keep wanting to argue about it. Every now and again, it's like as soon as that person does something you don't like, you bring it up again. My goodness. But y'all do have good makeup sex, though, with this Knight of Wands. I'll tell you that. 7 of Swords again. So here we are. So it's the same story. But I hope you are catching what I'm throwing here. All right. King of Wands. Tell me about the King of Wands, please, for Aries. Tell me about the King of Wands. Interesting. So this is your person. Yeah, they're focused on home. This is what I'm saying. Like, And I told you earlier, pardon my, I have to take a second because I want to talk about this. So this King of Wands here, like I said earlier, this person, your person, or again, it could be you, vice versa, but we're going to call it your person for now, just for context. Your person, like I said, with this King of Wands, they're focusing on their self, trying to be a better person, trying to become even more, like, even though this energy is kind of negative and borderline toxic and, you know, yeah, in the way it looks, but they respond to it by trying to do better. So you do push them to be better. I will say that, you know. And because, you know, they're trying to be better and, you know, tap into this Leo energy, become a boss of some sort. They're trying to create more stability and abundance for your family with this 10 of Pentacles here. So they're really, really focused on family also, which is why it's like they're not willing to give up. This person will never leave you no matter what. I'll tell you that. But my concern as a reader anyway, looking at this, obviously I don't know you personally, is your person's suffering in silence. I don't think that's cool. But, you know, and I'm not blaming you or anything. It's just, you know, there's just clearly some healing that still needs to happen. So you got, oh my goodness. Then we have the Death card. So yeah, I just see this person kind of, I'm reading this as them dying to themselves, to be honest. Like, you know, just like letting things just be what they are completely. Like, yeah, that they kind of take on this identity as a spouse, right? Or whatever the role is that they have title wise, but they take the responsibility of like holding the relationship together in terms of like never giving up on it, right? And they're willing to sacrifice certain things and let them go. But then I also see with this card a need for, you know, certain things to, this is what they really want though. They want you to let this go. Okay, Queen of Wands, this is you. You guys are a true pair, you know? And they see that in you, and that's why you guys are a great match. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, but then there's this past energy, feeling left out in the cold. Is really hard for you guys to get on the same page sometimes. Page of Wands, also about communication, good news, messages, and it's in the reverse. So, you know, this person just kind of wants to make you happy. They want you to be satisfied. That's what I'm getting. And I see that you want to have some sort of conversation with them too, that you've been missing them with this 8 of Wands energy. Because, I feel like some of you have been apart for some time. Tell me more about this Tower. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, I don't know why this popped in my head too. I was about to say you could be dealing with an Aquarius. I don't know why. It was just in my head. Star card, Aquarius energy. They have hope for this to get better, even though it causes them a lot of anxiety and stress. I get some of you, your person is a high functioning depressant. And they deal with like grief by working harder. And Aquariuses are like that because Aquariuses can come off very detached. So with this star energy, it's like there's hope, you know, obviously that this can get better, but much like an Aquarius, you know, and it's kind of like, even just look at air energy, think about Libras as well, like just kind of like this thing of like removing yourself from it, which is why I said that Death card is almost like this person dies to themselves, right? Like they just like try not to take things personally, just kind of detach from their emotions. And what ends up happening instead is they look at the bigger picture, which is why this 10 of Pentacles comes up here, because that's the bigger picture for them. Like, this is my family, this is my legacy. I'm not about to give up on that. So I'm going to continue to do what needs to be done to make that happen. Okay? This reading is getting long, even with just 6 cards. So I'm going to end that main spread there. Oh, wow. Hold on. Not before I look at this. 10 of Swords. Oh, behind that, a Page of Swords. So this is someone observing somebody. Then we have the 6 of Swords. They want you to move on from this man. But yeah, they know that you felt burnt by them. And I think because of their guilt, they're just like, you know, I'm going to keep suffering. I don't care what I have to do. I want to make this right. I want to make this right, even if it takes my whole life, you know? Wow. Very, very intense read for you, Aries. Okay. All right. Let's get 3 additional cards. Actually, let me pull these cards. 3 cards of overall energy. What's coming toward Aries in the month of June, please. What's coming toward Aries in the month of June and love, please. So yeah, okay, it's energy is gaining momentum. So right now, you know, whatever intentions you guys are putting towards your relationship is definitely continuing to grow. Then we have a time for healing here. And I'm seeing this as, yeah, like this retreating energy that you have. I think you guys need to take a minute to spend some time alone together is what I'm getting. Yes, and a time to release negativity. This is spirit talking directly to you, Aries. Let it go, please. Please, for the sake of your person. At the back of the deck, a new start is coming. So I do see you guys having a new, you know, beginning in your relationship. You know, I think you guys are going to be spending some time apart in the month of June. I got for some of you as well. Yeah, you guys are going to be spending some time apart, and I think it's going to do you good. Okay? I think it's going to do you really good to spend some time apart. Even though I think you've already been apart, but I think, you know, whatever distance is created between you guys this go around is going to be really, really good for you. Okay? All right. Okay, I'm shuffling these backwards. But that's cool. All right. First card out, I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun, flirting, wanting to date. So for those of you who aren't in a, you know, marriage, I do see someone wanting to flirt with you. Actually, for those of you who are in a marriage, I also see, especially if you've been kind of frolicking around like I feel like you have, I do see you having met other people also outside of your connection. Maybe not, you know, with intent to do anything, but you know, I mean, people who are married sometimes, you know, need to still feel like they still got it. So I ain't judging it, you know. But I do feel like there is somebody around who does like you. And I also get with the distance and separation between you and your person, I almost got this immediately before I got that message, but it just wasn't like fully like communicating with me. But now I got it. So you guys are definitely going to fall back in love with each other again, or fall back in like with each other. You know, if you haven't already, there's something coming up that's going to remind you of why you like your person, which is great because, you know, like is in the realm of friendship, and friendship is definitely the best foundation to have in a long-term romantic connection, you know, marriage, commitment. Okay, because you commit to the friendship more than anything else. Then we have Hand of Cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. With this card, I feel like I feel like you have been doing this already, but I feel like this is an energy that you're being asked to use in a different way. So I feel like you take certain risks that may work against your not just your intuition, but against your commitment with this person, because you're afraid of the commitment or afraid of losing the commitment. So it's kind of like a self-sabotaging thing that you're doing when the risk really is in being committed. So for those of you who haven't fully committed to this person as well, I'm getting that like there's a need for you to fully like take the risk to like be committed to this person and stop fearing losing this person and just be in the connection. Okay. Love calls. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you, letting you know. So I did say I feel like there's someone who's going to be at a distance from you for a little bit. And I do see you guys texting and messaging and finding ways to communicate from a distance and still keeping that spark alive. And I think having that distance, that absence is going to make the heart grow fonder. Just popped in my head. But I also got literally just like someone, you know, whether there's distance involved or not, and if you do fit with that storyline of the person who hasn't fully made the commitment yet, I see you coming toward this person in June and making or professing your love for this person, okay, and wanting to offer them a commitment. All right, let's get one more card to close out your reading, Aries. Somebody's telling me to stop here, so I will. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way, Aries. Couldn't have said it better myself. I feel like you know what it is. I think it definitely has a lot to do with this Seven of Swords energy over here. You feeling like your person has deceived you before and they'll do it again. Some of you have, you know, a fear of losing people as well, because maybe you haven't had the most stable or secure relationships growing up, or, you know, a parent figure who might have been kind of ambivalent, or whatever the case may be, right? So I think this is saying, like, to kind of focus on healing your inner child. And I feel like I use that a lot, but I mean, we're all just big kids trying to figure it out, right? So I'm definitely not judging it. I've been there. But yes, Aries, so this is your message. I hope that you got something great out of it. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Also, do check your other placements to get a full picture of what is happening for you in your life in regard to love. And please do come back. I hope to see you in the next video, all right? Until next time, peace.